I was such a broken person that I remember just one day, I just wanted to end it all. And I'm just crying and I'm holding these pills in my hand. I'm thinking, okay, no one's gonna miss me. And I get up to take them and I hear this voice and it's like God, and he says, I see you, I have a plan for you, and it will get better. I throw the pills down, I go to bed, and I just cry myself to sleep. And so life doesn't get much better from there, except I have a little bit hope that, God is with me in some way. I was an alcoholic. I could not have a day go by without drinking. I couldn't have a fun moment without drinking. And I ended up in and out of jail and ended up homeless. And finally, I just got sick of it. And I knew I needed something more in life. And I remember just sitting on the floor and I'm crying out to God. And I'm saying, God, I want to quit drinking. I don't know how to quit. Can you help me? And all of a sudden, when I quit drinking, it's like the devil just made it that much harder. And finally, I just told God, God, I don't think I can quit much longer. I'm on the verge of just giving up. I remember with my friend, we were out on a lunch break, and this group of people came up to me and they said, hey, we've been looking for you. We're supposed to find you and you're wearing Carhartts, you got a hat on, you're blonde hair. And I'm thinking, okay, but you could have just saw me, right? You could have just saw me walking and just wrote that down to come talk to me. I mean, what are you guys here for? And they said, well, God has sent us here to find you. And I'm like, I saw them have a piece of paper. I said, what else does your piece of paper on your hand say? Because they were reading the list off. And they said, well, is your name Matt? I was like, oh man, this is a real thing here. They had a list they were praying for to find me, and they did. And they prayed for me in that moment at the mall. And I tell you, the Holy Spirit fell down on me in that moment, and I never wanted to drink again. And I was completely free from drinking. So now that I'm free from alcohol and all the chains that were holding me back, I'm like, God, I really want to serve you now. I really want to serve you. Help me to do more for your kingdom. And I'm like, God, there's so many people going to hell. There's so many people lost. I mean, what are you going to do about it, God? What are you going to do about it? Because I'm so sick of all these people lost. And he just simply, in a gentle way, said, Matt, no, what are you going to do about it? And boom, it just struck my heart. And that became my why. We all have this why in life of what is our motivation to do something. And that why, the love for people, propelled me to go on all the mission trips I could. I think I've been now on over 40 mission trips and just really give it my all, because really God has an assignment and a call on all of our lives to change the world. God is incredible. I mean, I went from an alcoholic, a homeless guy in and out of jail, have all sorts of family problems, to being able to travel the world to over 20 countries, being able to start 3 businesses, being incredibly blessed with a wonderful wife and family. It's just come full circle, and if you just trust him, he'll take you wherever you want to go.